EFCC has declared Matawale, the former governor of Zamfara state, wanted, okay, following police returning of his 40 vehicles back to his house. So it means that there is still case of corruption on his head, like the current governor of the state is trying to fight it out. Okay, you remember after the inauguration of the new governor, he went after Matawale, the immediate past governor of the state, saying that all the vehicles parked in his house are actually government-owned vehicles, and then ordered police to go and bring the vehicles out. But a court sitting in Zamfara asked the police to return all the vehicles immediately, even as Matawale claimed to have gotten those vehicles before becoming the governor. Okay, so now the fight continues as EFCC declares the same Matawale wanted. Wow, this is a huge one. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has declared the immediate past governor of Zamfara State, Bello Matawale, wanted over alleged corruption while in office. A top security source confided in Sunday Tribune that the EFCC on Saturday asked the Department of State Services to arrest Matawale anywhere he is seen in the country. Now, a few days to the end of his tenure, Matawale had accused the new suspended EFCC chairman Abdulrasheed Bawa of demanding a $2 million bribe from him, an allegation that the anti-graft agency denied. Matawale, who had made the allegation in an Hausa service interview with the British Broadcasting Corporation, that BBC Hausa, had pilloried the EFCC for going after governors while ignoring federal officials with big budgetary allocations. In denying the allegation, the EFCC said it was investigating Matawale for allegedly siphoning state funds running to 70 billion naira through unexecuted contracts awarded to his cronies, and for the money was received, and for which money was received. Sunday Tribune investigation revealed that the ex-governor might have gone into hiding for fear of being nabbed by the anti-graft agency. Have you seen him anywhere lately? Asked rhetorically by a security official while responding to Sunday Tribune's inquiry about the development. Wow. So the fact here is that EFCC is after Matawale for corruption and abuse of office when he was the governor of Zamfara State, and are chasing him for an embezzlement of about 70 billion naira, which is for contracts awarded to his cronies, and all those contracts were never done, but the monies were received. That is the reason EFCC is given, and this is following the allegation that the Matawale made that the suspended EFCC head, that is Abdulrasheed Bawa, okay, requested for $2 million bribe from him, but he never paid him. So this is maybe EFCC is fighting back, but generally you will know that almost all the governors in this country have looted the state treasuries one way or the other, at one time or the other. That is the truth. There's no governor that can be exempted from this kind of allegation. Okay, if the anti-graft agency is to investigate all the governors in this country, you are going to see huge misappropriation, especially when they refused to give the local government allocations to the local government chairmen to independently run their administrations at their various local government councils. Okay, and the aspect of security vote, what they allot to security vote is unaudited and can never be audited, and that is where they use to to siphon money. The other one is after taking over office, they award contracts to their people as a way of compensation. Okay, and most of the time those contracts are never done. They will just do documentation, do paperwork, perfect it, seal it, signed it, and kept in the office as if it was completed. But when you follow those projects to the letter, to the ground, to see whether they were done, you are likely not going to see anything. So almost all the governors in the 36 states of this country will definitely be corporate on this kind of matter if they are to be investigated. So Matawale's case is just one of those cases that have been in the cooler over the years. That is um, uninvestigated governors after office. And the problem here is that they don't declare their asset both before and after. They just do small paperwork and put it on record that they did, but on ground, who actually conducted that kind of declaration actions? Okay, because they are supposed to declare their asset before they resume office and declare their asset after leaving office. Unfortunately, the government officials in Nigeria, they just give them form to fill and then they put it back in the put it back in the file. Okay, so I don't understand what Code of Conduct Bureau (CCB) is doing with all this kind of declaration of asset, because these guys, just within 4 years or to 8 years in office, they get richer than the state. Sometimes get richer than the country that they are governing. Meanwhile, the state is wallowing in penury. The people of the state are wallowing in poverty and penury. Okay, and that makes it very, very bad, very, very bad for a country bleeding into individuals' pocket while the citizens are wallowing in poverty. So if Matawale is keeping all those huge amount of money, and meanwhile the people of Zamfara are suffering, terrorists terrorizing the state. So what have they achieved? Okay. Another aspect that has never been investigated is that when you look at the project they say they have commissioned, compared to the amount of money that have been paid or allotted for this project, you will see that they are not commensurate. Okay, somebody will just do two major roads or three major roads and two major bridges in the state, and without even paying the salary of the state civil servant, and they will be applauding him that he has brought development, he has done this, he has done that. But verify, check what he has done versus the amount of money that was allotted for those jobs, and then you see that it's not commensurate. You see that they didn't even spend up to 30% of the total amount of money budgeted or allotted for those budgets, for those activities. You understand? It's quite appalling, quite disappointing that governors are part of the problem that we have in this country as they continue to loot the treasuries of their various states. So now Matawale is one of those ones, and now under the EFCC custody, EFCC scrutiny, EFCC had declared him wanted, and now anywhere they see him in the country, he is going to be arrested, as EFCC had directed the DSS to help them and to catch Matawale. And right now, it looks like Matawale has gone into hiding in the fear of not being arrested. Because if people like the EFCC boss is picked, if people like Governor Emefiele has been picked, then who is Matawale? He will be picked. That is it. So that is the situation on hand right now about Matawale, the immediate past governor of Zamfara State.